Oh, I disconnected the recording, so I gotta start over. I'm gonna make homemade garlic and chili, but I pre-made the meat in the crock pot, and I made the dried pinto beans in the crock pot as well as not together. So you just do it the way you flavor your meat. I'm gonna turn the pinto beans into refried beans for this dinner I'm creating for you all that like Latin meals. So, and again, this is my version, Michael Finley's version, not your version. So let's get started. So I have this preheating, low pot, a little bit of oil, because we gotta, I'm not gonna be on the camera, right, because I'm gonna be doing a little dance. So anyways, now you got the oil. And I'm making this for Bubba and I. So Bubba, you're getting a surprise. This, I'm not gonna do the whole cup, but it's half a cup. Now when the oil's hot or warm, you don't want to burn the flour, but you want to cook it. Oh, wait a minute, I'm making the beans, yes? I was thinking I was making the chili sauce. Chili sauce made my way. Okay, my bad. Where's the damn beans? Oh, right here, see? Pencil beans. So be careful because start off with no juice first. There you go. Yeah. See with my trimmer, I just clean myself just to dirty it. Spillage. Okay, so it looks like that. Of course, turn down the heat. Get your masher, and of course, well, mash it down. So I hope I don't stop it again. Okay, I decided to leave it a little bit chunky. So two different textures. Smooth, a little bit creamy because I don't have milk, so I'm gonna leave it kind of like this. So what I do to mine is a little bit of, even though it's pre-seasoned from the crock pot, I'm still at flavor. So I use a small side, the sprinkle side, a little bit, and here it comes out too much, but just a little bit. I'm gonna turn this off because it's already cooked. And some garlic powder. And add as much as you want. I do like the garlic taste. Oh wait, I need this for the sauce. And I don't add cumin to my sauce because I don't care for cumin. I have some, but I use it very rarely. It's a little margarine. Well, it's butter, but just a little spat, very tiny. You can leave the burner on if you want. I don't want it. And then some cheese, of course. And like I said, I don't have milk, so I have powdered milk, but I gotta make that last for my cereal and oatmeal. And I don't like things too cheesy. If you know about that, my previous channel, that I'm starting all over again. Okay, so for me, beans are done. Okay, I'm gonna put this off to the side. BRB, while I get the pan ready for the meat, but I'm gonna make the sauce first. Okay, BRB. Okay, so I just turned on, put the little pot here. Now, I've never made red chili sauce, this kind of chili powder before. Chili powder, but I usually use Santa Cruz, which is an Arizona-based company or Tucson-based company. So I'm gonna use this packet. I've used this before. And like I said on my previous channel, I do cook a lot more off camera than I do on camera. So if this is a fail, because I never did it, we'll witness it together. So I usually use a can of Las Palmas red chili sauce. So again, I put a little bit of oil. I can't say the measurement, I just go by eyeballs, so you go for what you think is right. You want it to get hot, you want it, so you can turn up the heat. Okay, BRB while it warms up. Okay, the oil's warm or hot. And again, you don't want to burn the flour, but you do want to cook it. And again, I'm using this half cup scoop, but I'm not going to use the whole thing. And you know, with my trimmer, I can't control. Just sprinkle it where you think it's going to be to your thickness, consistency. I've always had trouble saying that word. There's a little flour there, but I'm going to put this aside. As I said in previous videos, no room, no counter space. 2 counters, and small at that, and then no counter on each side. So, you know, cook it for about at least a minute. Okay, but don't burn it, BRB. Hello again. So you want it where it's like a brown, but not a burnt brown or black, then it'll get bitter. So then, I don't know how much of this to put in, because I've never done this on camera before, but I do it off camera and it comes out. But you know, just put in how dark you want it, I guess. That's how I go by. And I have a cup of warm water, well, hot water because it's steaming. I put it in, and I get a little bit more just in case. So I'm gonna pretend like I didn't have enough of that kind. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this kind. I just opened it, but to save time, I cut the milder part off, the protection seal. You just put that much. And then you just stir it, you know, but I'm not done yet. Like I said, I don't care for cumin. I do use it very rarely. That's why I get powder. Like this comes in powder only. I don't know, I don't buy it. So only for certain things I will use it, but other than that I don't care for it. So then I get a little bit of black pepper again. So I just season it to my liking and to my family's liking, you know. Okay, Bubba? Let's see you make the sauce, Bubba. Of course. Garlic powder. I'll throw in a little onion powder. I usually don't put this in there, but why not? What I don't add, I add to it with something else to kind of balance the flavor. Sometimes I add oregano to this, but since I'm giving it to Bubba, I'm not going to put oregano. And we need a little bit of salt. Very little. As you know, I keep salt in an empty container like this, but it's salt. Not too much, because the meat has already been salted. You just keep stirring it to get the thickness you want to achieve. See, and everything is cooked for you already, just creating a few other things to go. Okay, BRB, well, I shred up the meat. Okay, because I don't like to be called a liar or anything, or fake. I don't like that. I believe in integrity very much. You just get the meat. This is the kind of meat I use for the homemade chili meat tamales. Now with the tamales, when I make them, I will use that canned chili because I will not risk ruining the red chili and then put it on the meat, the masa, and everything, and then destroy the whole batch. You know, 5 dozen, whatever comes out of depending on the size of the husk. So I'm just gonna do, you know, and I'm not cheating because here's the bowl. And I do add in the garlic and onion that are spared. I will crush it in my hand, put it like that, because that adds more flavor to the meat, right? I do keep a little bit of the broth from the meat, just like with the tamale meat. Okay, you get the gist. I'm shredding it because the crock pot made it very tender. Okay, BRB. Okay, I'm back. So keep turning up the flame every time you're going to do something different. If you don't have somebody in here helping you. So a little bit of oil, vegetable oil. Get the spoon out of there, I guess. And everything's already ready for you. Just got to heat it up. Not too much oil. I need to burn it on pretty much high for this big old pan. I believe it's 12 or I don't want to do all the meat because I want to save this very tiny bit for maybe a sandwich or something. Okay. Now, I get some of the sauce. I could use a ladle, but just want to pour it in. Now remember that cup of water that I refilled again. So you just want to kind of heat it through again. And since it's starting to get a bit thick, I'm going to put a bit of this water in. Because you want it in between, you want it spreadable, for the meat. So you want it thick where it's not dripping so much. So you let the little bubbles come up, like a little boil. Put in the meat carefully so you don't burn yourself. It's empty. I don't know if I can lift it. So it's in there. Just bring it together. So this is how I make my quick and easy chili colorado and beans, make refried beans, and I use a little Norris packet of Spanish rice, even though it's really pasta, but it's cute that they call it rice, so they just broke it up into small pieces, and there's your meat. So turn it off because it's cooked. BRB while I get a plate and hopefully don't make a mess with it. Now, being diabetic, I have to have meat, protein, and stuff like that. And what's not good for me, but my sugars have been low. Yes, but have been low. 99 today. Right now, as I checked it at 4:30 at 6:01 p.m. Arizona time. So anyways, we have this tortilla maker. At least these are the ones I find. The Star, I think, but it's in Spanish, Australia, something like that. So, being diabetic, well, size spoon, I'm gonna get a little bit of the beans. Try not to spill it like I do, because you don't have a trimmer, I'm sure. Maybe you do, I don't know. Not in your life. So, that's that. The meat, but I'm gonna leave some for my brother Bubba because he works long hours when he's able to work and stuff, so just put enough. I don't really been eating that much lately. So there's the meat. And this tortilla, and the way we grew up, warming it up. I don't microwave it, and those passing clean it well. Just we always put the wrong burner on. Coordination is dead. Come on. Wouldn't you know, huh? Alright, the back burner, I guess. I want the microphone to melt. Throw the tortilla on there. Get a napkin. Never turn it back to a flame. Still going. Oh, yeah. It's going on 15 minutes, so BRB. And here it is, heated up and hot. So this dinner is for you too, Bubba, or your meal and tortilla, but this dinner is dedicated to you, my new subscribers, to my new starting over channel. Okay, Carne con chili and beans, the tortilla. Okay, good night and enjoy.